Today we'll be talking with a very good friend of mine, Morris Bussey. We'll be talking about just relationships and how do you know when it's right. We'll be talking about finding Mrs. Right. Morris, welcome to the studio, my brother. How you
How you
doing?
doing, sir?
Doing good, doing good. Morris, I want to know, we're going to be talking about relationships and how do you know when you find Mrs. Right? You know, and so basically what we want to know, I guess the first question is why do relationships fail?
Relationships fail due to the lack of trust, lack of commitment, lack of conversation. Real down to earth conversation, simple and plain, nothing out in space, just real down to earth conversation. And basically, as far as the commitment, it's how much you are willing to put into the relationship in order to get something out of the relationship. So what you want to do is, first of all, establish trust. Trust is a big factor in establishing relationships. And also conversation is a big factor in relationships. Now, as far as with conversation, conversation leads into trusting your mate. So first of all, your mate has to be real with you
Right.
in order for you guys to establish big, big, big trust.
Okay. Okay.
Because if you don't believe in what your mate is telling you, the relationship is gonna fail.
Okay. So let's talk about, let's say, a person that you're just meeting. You're trying to find out if she's the one. So how do you establish trust with a person that you're just getting to know or that you're just meeting?
Uh, One thing that I've learned through my relationship experience is to start off simple and plain. Everything has to be simple and plain. Um, in order to establish good trust, you want to ask your mate questions like, "What are you doing today?" Um, okay, so where you at? How long you want to be? That's simple conversation. And if your mate can't keep it plain and simple, I'm over here. And if they're not over there, then that's a big way to determine that it's not going to work out.
All right. So what would you looking for? What would you be looking for in Miss Wright? Let's so if you was to tell me Miss Wright was here with you today, describe that person, Mrs. Wright. What she would be to you?
Well, start off by saying I don't think that I'm gonna find a just right or Mrs. Right because it's always going to be something, something.
Well, Miss Wright in terms of what you're looking for.
What I'm looking for?
Right.
I'm looking for someone that's simple, someone that's can conversate, someone I can trust, someone because it's not all about looks. I want to go deep inside of the person, and I want to have a good understanding. So it's about you know good values, good morals, good common sense, and a nice-hearted person that can love me for who I am, and in return, and I can love them for who they are. So,
So could Miss Wright be in a any ethnic group?
um, that's a good question. Um, yeah.
She could
Yeah,
be.
yeah.